Hello and welcome. I've been trying this all night to get this to run. I was going to fly to Ibiza, but I've had to change my plans, so we're going to go from Orly again to Manchester, a little bit longer than the normal flight. This is to showcase yet again SLC. And the name's completely gone in my head because I just saw it, self-loading cargo. Because I've just been getting a bit angrified with all this at the moment. It's one of those ones where one of those nights where you just want to give up. But I'm a bit of a stickler for that. But yeah, so I just want to basically showcase that because the last video I did, the sound weren't great. So I've changed headphones, hoping that this is going to work. Another reason why I had lost it tonight because I couldn't get this set to work with this. So I don't even know if it's going to work. So we'll see. We'll see what happens as we go along. I'm not really sure if it's even going to communicate with SLC, but we'll have to wait and see on that one as well. So it's all nip and tuck. Well, yeah, this video may never make it out, so I might be screaming and swearing. Okay, so I'm just going to flip over because we've basically got to start from scratch. So we're over. Well, get in there. Get me in there. Stupid thing. All right. Found it straight away. Now the time is set up for wrong to start with. Well, I think 10, so that needs to go at 9:30. That'll do. Oh, that'll move. As long as we've got a gate heavy, that'll do, gate 15. And we'll let that get itself sorted out. The simulator you'll see is SLC. That will be paused until such time as the game is ready to start, and then it should come to life. FS Realistic is playing in the background. We'll do that another night. I really just want to get this done. It's FS Realistic. You'll just see it. You'll see the plane slightly judder around, and a lot more noises, a lot more different sounds, wind speeds, and things like that. Turbulence. That's basically what it's doing. That's its general job. So. SLC is a bit more complex in that it's ground crew, cabin crew, and passengers. So it's basically all that. And then you're also getting scored on your flight times. In the original one, I had default settings for all the bits and bobs. So looking good. Oh yeah, good. But this time around, I've got EasyJet sound pack going on. So I'm hoping this works. As you can see, we're in the EasyJet plane. We're at LFB, which is Orly. We're going to be flying to Manchester, which is a bit longer than what we're used to. First things I've got to do though, we've got to shut these engines down so we can't do nothing. And we'll get packs and all that turned off. And it wants to. We'll get those all shut down. That's all okay for now. Put those on. I'll even put the logo on. Now, so we've got all that set up to that so far. And now we can. It shows I couldn't hear the plane or anything earlier, so this is pretty good for me. Just flip a few of these bits over. Before I load this in, what I am going to do, let's see if we can load in the GCC and yeah, request. It's got it. Cool. We'll go for that. I will need to flick up Symbol for a minute once it connects. I'm just going to hit self-loading cargo for now, if it ever wants to. There we go. Bring it down. So this is your flight configuration. Let's just get FMC in there. There's a couple of things in there. So I can't import it right now. This is, as I said before, integrated into GSX, which didn't work quite right earlier either. So that was doing my head in. I got it more wrong. I'm just going to check the cruise and that when that all comes up, just to see what it comes on here, and then when I've seen it on there I can adjust this to meet this or adjust this to meet that. It's quite handy in that sense. Load that in. So that's saying 36,000. Right, okay. So let's go back to SLC. So Boeing 737, official default class. Captain is default. Hannah is a voice pack I've downloaded in, so she sounds a little bit better. We're flying EasyJet. Untick that so I can use the audio music for EasyJet and everything like that. So we go to a flight plan. Now that should, yeah, so our takeoff time is 10 o'clock and it is 8 to 1. Oh, it's because I'm, okay, well we can bring that forward a bit. Easy enough done, 8:31, let's do that for 9:31. That's bad. 36,000, yeah, 36,000. 172 passengers coming on board. Why does that think we're a TUI? It's got us down as a TUI, why is that then? Okay. Just gonna have to edit this flight. I'm gonna use current time. What I need to do is go back to here. That brings me up the flight, so what I can do, let's get this done first. Let me get the right information in. I forgot all about this. We'll stick with 720. Actually, I think it was 720. I can't remember. We'll regenerate the flight. So I'm doing this all off screen. See if that will download it. Hopefully it will. Okay, I just remembered it this time. And we've got easy. Actually, I think easiest way around it is to that's the easiest way, so we'll give it to 32,000 feet. That I need to change to 9:30. So that's what, 9:30, 10:30, hour and a half. So basically you must remember that airline must be in there, but that easy must be in there. So it just tells us everything else, what's going on down here, departure summary, everything on there is as it should be. Make sure that's unticked if you want to use your own sound packs. I made that mistake. In-flight progress, so we go flight services. so we'll go. No, I think we'll stay with medium. A luxury. It'll probably be wrong, but we'll see. So then you get the boarding protocol where you can choose how you want to board your. You can do it by surname, higher classes first, front to back, which is basically higher classes first, really. So I've left it front to back. It's only got one drink service, so very limited, no film. Short flight. So we'll start. So now it should know that everything's turned off. We can. There we go. Hello?
Hi, Captain. How's it going?
I'm feeling fine.
Great. We're just getting ready for departure. Once the jetway is connected, we'll speak to the terminal staff and find out how long they think it'll be until boarding starts.
Okay, no problem. I'll contact ground, see if we can get one attached. Just give me a few seconds.
No problem.
Oh, it's working tonight. So we'll see if we can get attached. I just want to turn that mic off for a second. Obviously it's sensitive just as the other ways. Right, that's not picking it up on that, so let's try it through.
Orly Ground EasyJet 850. Could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
EasyJet 850, the jetway is going to be connected.
Okay, well, that'll be the jetway connected. Now we're going to have to do the doors ourselves. Got a lot of work to get through before we can fly off anywhere.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
So hopefully that's all pretty much working okay. Turn up a bit as well. Get the door open. I think we manually have to do that ourselves. And we'll get some light, and as you just heard, the door's open. It gets louder. So what we'll do, we'll work. I need to get that thing across. So you open this up, and it gives you all your menus. You click that open. And there's your flight information. You can move this around wherever you want. Clear that out of the way. Bring that down a little bit. Da-da-da-da. 51 minutes, so we've got plenty of time. We won't be leaving in 51 minutes, so we're leaving way before that, shouldn't we? It just adds a real good piece of realism into this, which is good. Put the seatbelt on down there. Whilst I'm thinking about it, we'll go back to 32,000. all done. And now this bit. Alright, okay, so we go back and set the FMC up. So we're deploying. Actually, before we do that,
Orly ground EasyJet 850 ready to taxi straight out departure with Sierra.
EasyJet 850 taxi to and hold short of runway 24 using taxiway. Contact tower on 120.5 when ready.
that should be R290, R209 West. That one.
Taxi to and hold short runway 24 using taxiway EasyJet 850.
Then our arrival is going to be, that's going to be direct as well, I think, isn't it? 23R. Direct. So what we can do, just click over, get the legs, and you just want to basically check your FMC all the way through, make sure there's no discos. And one disco there. And just step back and yep, perfect. That looks like a good approach. Good with that. The only thing I need to do is just making sure we've got plenty of fuel in. Easy way of checking that. Yep, plenty of fuel. So sorry, so we're all up to there, so we've got our fuel in, so we know what we're going to be doing. So at 5. That's all set for that. Request the weather. That look great out there. And then what, we got 47 minutes? Oh, easy lose. And we'll bring our flight forward. It's 23 checked in, but as soon as you bring it forward, they'll all check in. The other thing you have got on here is there's your set schedule, so that's your cabin management. I'm going to allow the cabin staff to deal with that, so they'll set the drinks when they're ready. We've got Wi-Fi turned on, toilets, everything you want there. I can minimise that. Then next thing is passengers. So there's your plane, nice and empty, and then what you can do, look at the passenger manifest, and these are basically everybody on board, all your crew and staff. And so then you've got all your, everybody who's checked in, baggage you're holding, age, sex, 53, 54. They're all getting checked in now, so it's pretty good. And then we can worry about that in a bit. Once we know we've got the plane up and running and working, everything's set to where it should be. Easily see from over there. Right, okay, this one will keep at daytime. So we'll also do set up at QNH. Now set. So I think we're all set. If I set those on, yep. Eyebrows, yeah. They're all set. That's all set. Can't see anything too worrying there. Flick that on for a minute. So we're all set. I'm going to bring forward.
Boarding requested.
Ground to copy.
Go ahead.
Captain, microphone check please.
Loud and clear.
Okay Captain, radio check complete. We'll contact you once the ground vehicles arrive and we're ready to start loading.
Roger. Hello?
Hi, Captain. The passengers are ready to come on board. Are we okay to get started?
Yes, you can start. Yes, you can start boarding.
Great. I'll let the rest of the crew know and we'll get started as soon as the passengers start arriving. It could be a few minutes though.
That was a funny ending.
All stations, prepare to start boarding.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We're starting the APU now. Stand by for ground power. Disconnection in a few minutes.
Roger.
What we'll do, we'll give them a few more minutes to get some more people on, then we'll do a welcome announcement. I'm having to keep turning the mic off so it doesn't interfere with us down here.
Ground to copy.
Go ahead.
APU startup team good, nothing to report.
Please disconnect GPU.
Ground to copy.
Go ahead.
Captain, just a quick update to let you know that we started loading. We'll send the final load sheet up once we're ready.
Roger.
Roger. Stand by. Ground power achat has been disconnected.
Roger. We'll probably get that out in a second, but you have to turn off the ground for yourself, to be quite honest. You can hear the EasyJet Music playing. How many have we got on board? 61. You can either do this yourself, or you can do the intercom, the PA system, this way.
Good morning from the cockpit, this is your captain speaking. I'd like to welcome you on board this morning's flight to Manchester. We're currently preparing for departure up here in the cockpit, and once we're airborne we'll be climbing to our cruise level of 32,000 feet. We're not anticipating any delays, so we hope to be underway very shortly. The cabin crew will start securing the cabin once the aircraft has pushed back from the stand. As we make our way to the departure runway, please make sure you're seated and secured as they make their way around the aircraft. The weather is not looking particularly brilliant, so it might be a little uncomfortable at times as we climb to our cruise level. There's nothing to worry about, just make sure you keep an eye on the seatbelt sign and I'll turn it off once we're in clearer air. Once we're airborne there shouldn't be any issue during our climb. It's a pretty straightforward departure out of the airport, so nothing to worry about there. The wind forecast during our cruise looks very favourable, so we expect to arrive on time at our destination, but we will of course keep you up to date should there be any changes. If you could get yourself seated and secured in the meantime, we'll be able to make a departure as soon as everything is ready. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the flight.
Okay, so that's the announcement made. It's just a lot to say, so I'll get them to do it. You'll not hear nothing happening in the cabin while you're outside of the plane. As you can see, everything seems to be working. Passengers still coming on board. Loading, but I don't know where these trucks gone. But it's having a moment, by the looks of it. Okay, certainly having a moment. Same as there is a moment over there as well. God knows where they're coming from.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. While you're being seated, please remember that all mobile telephones must be turned off or placed into flight mode, and other portable electronic devices such as tablets and laptop computers must be turned off and securely stowed for departure. Thank you.
Now, I did have trouble with pushback on the last attempt, so it'll be interesting to see what happens on pushback. So one for two stragglers. One straggler. We're 126 secured now, 130 seated. Right, everyone's on board.
Ground to cockpit.
Go ahead.
Loading HA has been completed. We're sending the load sheet up to you now. We'll contact you once the aircraft is loaded up, then we'll get you moving.
Roger. Hello?
Hi, Captain. Okay, here is the load sheet from ground for you.
Thank you.
Okay, looks like we're all set to go whenever you're ready.
Excellent. I'll instruct ground that we're ready to remove the jetway and can go ahead and close the doors. Did you get that? Excellent. I'll instruct ground that we're ready to remove the jetway and you can go ahead and close the doors.
No problem.
Me getting it wrong. Too quick for it. So what I want to do is...
Orly ground EasyJet 850. Could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft?
Ground to cockpit.
Go ahead.
Call me when you require pushback.
Ready to go now.
Roger. Ground flow is connecting.
Roger. I'm just going to move that out of the way from it. So this is the interaction of both.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Is the all in French? Oh, what I haven't done.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pas inserted.
Ground to cockpit.
Go ahead.
Just a reminder, if you're using software to track your virtual airline flight, you might want to start it now if you haven't already.
Roger.
Ground to cockpit.
Go ahead.
Parking brakes.
Tow is connected. Release parking brakes when ready to push back.
Roger.
Release parking brakes. Starting push.
Parking brake released.
Tow is attached. Steering fin is inserted. Stand by while we start pushback. Okay, Captain. We're clear of the stand and you're free to start engine.
Starting engine 2.
Roger.
Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the crew, I ask that you please direct your attention to the monitors as we review the emergency procedures on board this Airbus A320. Please listen carefully to ensure not only your own safety, but that of those around you. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal fitting into the buckle and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift up the buckle. Once we reach a safe altitude,
Starting
the
engine
captain
1.
will turn off the seatbelt.
Roger.
But, for your safety, please keep your seatbelt fastened while seated. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin
Please set your
pressure,
parking
an
brake.
oxygen mask will automatically drop from the overhead
Parking
compartment. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place the mask over your nose and mouth like this. Pull normally. Although the bag does not
Roger.
inflate, oxygen will flow to the mask. If you are traveling with children, make sure you put your own mask on first before helping others. Life vests are located under your seat. Place them over your
Parking
head,
brake set.
past the straps around your waist and fasten
Roger.
at the front. To
Stand
inflate
by.
the vest,
Please keep your
pull
parking
tightly
brake
on the
while
vest
we
cord,
monitor
only
engine
after
startup and
exiting the
disconnect the tow.
aircraft. If you need to refill
Roger.
the life vest, blow into the mouthpiece. A light and whistle are provided for attracting attention. There are a number of emergency exits on the aircraft. Please take a moment to locate the one closest to you. And note that it may be behind you. In the event of an evacuation, leave your carry-on luggage behind you and proceed to the exit. Floor lighting will guide you.
Okay, Captain. Look like a good startup on all engine and tow is disconnected. No, the wheel is free, so you're good to go. We'll get ourselves disconnected now, so have a safe flight. Look out for the pan on the left, and we'll see you next time.
While we wait for
Thanks,
takeoff,
spin left.
please take a moment to review the safety procedures on the card in the seat pocket in front of you. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy the flight.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Okay, they're still securing passengers. Let's see if we can get it in.
Hi, Captain.
Hello, how's it going?
We're just in the middle of securing the cabin for takeoff.
I'll let you get on.
Thanks.
Okay, so it looks like we've got a little while. But you have to allow them time to secure the cabin. So these are just monitoring Hannah, UK Lambert, Hannah Lambert, I thought it was Wilson. Hannah. She's the voice backup in. And she's the one you're hearing on the town line. And these guys are just now checking all the passengers. Make sure they're all secure and strapped in. Not go anywhere until she gives us the all clear. Let me just slide that out of the way for a minute and we'll get those on as well. While she's doing that, we can do the bits I always forget. Are you ready? Music stops. So we just went from to secure them. If we do see some takeoff now, then they'll oh crap, I nearly said it. Getting really penalised. Yeah, I don't think they can hear me at the moment, which is good. So yeah, just the one more to secure their passengers and then we can make a move. Like I say, it takes a while. It's a good test for this microphone as well, see what it's doing. Hello? Oh. Hello?
Hi, Captain. We're already back here. The cabin is secured for takeoff.
Be seated for takeoff.
No problem. All stations, seats for takeoff, please.
The two already. And that's why you have to turn that mic off. Because sometimes the last thing I'll do is release them right now. So we're just waiting for the two to come back, and then we're away. Okay, everybody's ready for takeoff. We can now minimise that for now. Didn't do a very good job of getting us here, but we'll battle on. Oh, clouds ain't looking great. And if you start to watch the plane, you'll see where FS realistic starts to cut in when we start to move. I think it's turned on. You want to see a little bit more rumble, a little bit more movement in the plane. You can see how you're doing scoring as well. We'll look at that once we get up and the plane's under autopilot. Okay. It's a fair size airport, this one, I think. And now time it takes you to get to taxi. Seem to have got takeoff and landing sort of sorted out now. And today there seems to be a lot of players around, so more than I've seen in a long time. Very busy night. Some of them can be a little bit inconsiderate and actually park over the top of you. Anyway, you end up in fighter jets and start buzzing you. Not sure what enjoyment I get from it. Okay, start slowing down a bit. What I didn't do.
Orly Tower EasyJet 850 at runway 24 ready for departure, straight out departure.
EasyJet 850, wind 219er at 12. Straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 24.
Cleared for takeoff runway 24 EasyJet 850.
Airspeed's alive. Getting knots.
V1.
Rotate. E2. Positive rate of climb.
Leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Orly Tower EasyJet 850 frequency change. Orly approach EasyJet 850 is type Boeing 737 3 miles west of Victor Oscar, Lima Charlie, 2,600 feet. Request flight following.
EasyJet 850, Orly approach. Squawk 5364.
Squawk 5364 EasyJet 850.
EasyJet 850, radar contact 5 miles southwest of Victor Oscar, Lima Charlie, 3,300 feet. Altimeter tree 0.00.
Roger, EasyJet 850.
The master switch off.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may now use your electronic devices. Just a reminder to make sure that you keep your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off by the captain, at which point you will be allowed to move around the cabin. In a few minutes, we'll be passing through the cabin with our in-flight drink service. If you could please ensure all aisles are clear and bags are placed in the overhead compartments, that would be much appreciated. Thank you. Don't forget that if you need assistance for any reason, just press the button above your head, and a member of the crew will be with you as quickly as possible. And with that, I'll take the opportunity once again to wish you a pleasant flight, and I'll speak to you soon.
Going
Thank
to
you.
125.7 EasyJet 850. Paris Center EasyJet 850 9,000 feet.
EasyJet 850 Paris Center altimeter 30.00 radar contact. Continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign, which means you are free to move around the cabin. However, you are reminded that for your safety, we do recommend that you remain seated with your belt fastened at all times, in case of turbulence or any other potential incidents that could occur during the flight. Thank you.
Okay, that was a little bit early. So draw this back over. It gives you all the information, and it's such a satisfactory flight at the moment. No flight issues, nothing to report. You get back here and it tells you drink service about to start. It tells you all that information. You just go back here. Okay, so that's that one. So that one keeps you going. Then you've got, obviously I've just shown you. That one. This is basically telling you what you should be doing. So you can
Good morning once again from the cockpit. I hope you're enjoying the flight so far. We're currently climbing up to our cruising altitude of 32,000 feet, so I thought I'd give you a quick update. We're expecting to arrive on time as planned. Progress is going very well. You'll next hear from me just before we start our descent. I'll be sure to keep you updated if anything changes, but in the meantime please feel free to relax and take advantage of our onboard facilities. Thank you.
okay, so that's that bit sorted. So you scored, so when it's in the green you scored well, when it's in the red you don't score so well. There'll be a few reds on there, so. The only thing you can do is if you... there goes the toilet. What you can do in here, you can pick a victim, have a look to see what the captain says to be very nice flight in this flight. This is your recent interactions with cabin crew. And then you can turn on their IFE screen. And touch the start. And it's basically telling what altitude we're at, stuff like that. Which is quite a neat little thing. Yeah, that happens from time to time. You mess around with it too much. Then it tells you what services we've got. No online shopping, and you just go back to the beginning. And you can just move from passenger to passenger. So everything, good flight, slightly negative. But that's basically just a monitor. You can write it down if you want and just have it like that. You want to see what your, especially when you're coming into descent stuff, you need this open seat recording, especially when they need to be seen. Just now basically enjoying the flight until we get there. Obviously during the flight you'll get Hannah talking to you, Sherry wanting to offer you things, tea, to eat sometimes. She'll just ring you to make sure you're okay. Things go on. Just takes a little bit out of the boredom of the game and just it makes it more immersive. Especially when you go on a quite a long flight like to Ibiza, which I did the other day. Certainly needed it because it's 2.5 hours. I was planning on doing it tonight, but just decided to have other plans, so I thought, well, I'll just do to Manchester. And the tour will go on for ages. As you see, we move around a little bit more with turbulence. That's FS Realistic doing its little bits. You'll probably hear people in the background. You can hear the passengers talking and laughing, those kind of things. We're probably not going to get this flight fully done, but the main showcase really was for the self-loading cargo. I haven't tried to see if this, I don't doubt it works, it's more of a passenger thing, but maybe it works with cargo flights, but I doubt it. A lot more stuff happens as you descend. You have to tell them you're descending. You have to actually be near enough accurate. I've got been accurate in my times once. You get 20 minutes to descend. You sort of have to tell an educated guess. I guess as time goes on, I should probably get to know them, but. When I reach about 100 miles outside the airport, that's when I start getting them to secure the cabin, and then from 50 miles an hour, 50 mile out, I'll get them to take the seats. They do take a while. Sometimes it's nip and tuck. Okay, one more job. What's that done? So we've got only 46 miles to top of climb. Hasn't gone off while it's there. Looking cloudy.
Hi, Captain.
Can I have some tea, please? Can I have some tea? Can I have some tea?
Captain,
You're not getting... Oh. We've got that on. Can I have some tea?
no problem. I'll get it for you now.
I forgot to turn the mic back on. You can do a push to talk, but... Where's that come on? She'll come back and tell me it's outside in a minute. So we'll see how we go do for time. Hello?
Hi, Captain. Your drinks are ready. They're in the storage area, so feel free to collect them whenever you get a minute.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what's work. Thank you.
No problem.
So as you can see, it's telling you how many passengers on board, how many seated.
EasyJet 850 contact Paris Center on
68 secure, 69 secure, so let me keep moving around a lot. You can also, for what you're
126
showing,
decimal 475 EasyJet 850. Goodbye. Paris Center EasyJet 850 flight level 300.
EasyJet 850 Paris Center, radar contact, continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start serving drinks and snacks. If you could please ensure your tray table is in the down position and clear any items from the aisle, that would be much appreciated. Thank you.
guys, to the request a player. Of course there's turbulence, there's the turbulence. And there's stuff we can do there. And the flight alarm we got better again worse. Welcome to top of climb. We've got 159 miles to the top of this thing. So now we'll climb. What I tend to do is just turn that way down to zero. No medical issues, nothing to report, in-flight issues. Those are just total services on the go, so you can just open it up and you can see the service in progress. And it's up to you whether you want to watch what the passengers are doing and go through all their things, or you just sit back, relax and enjoy your flight. You just make sure that you're on time. What time? That's the flight time. It's 32 minutes. So still only been in the air since we took off now. So gives you all that info. And then if you've got a monitor, a second monitor, just pop onto a second monitor. It just makes life easier. So we go up to the channel, which is good. So what, we've got 265 miles to go. So we might have a brief pause and then come back when we're closer to Manchester. Okay, well, we're well inside the UK now. We'll just go past it for that one. Hello?
Hi, Captain.
Can I call you back?
No problem.
So, I left it on, let's start calling the one Unicon. So we're just passing London, 150 miles, soon be getting to the top of descent, then we'll start getting the cabin secured. We missed one target, which was the Unicon one for the, so I've knocked up points there. And I got 9 out of 10 points of en route turbulence. Well, I did tell him it was going to be turbulent. So we're coming up to the descent anyway. It's all about the learning. I've been doing it long, so sometimes you make the mistakes. I'm waiting for December to come up. We're getting sat down very quickly now. I don't know if that'll come up on its own or not, so... lights ahead.
Hi, Captain.
I'll call you back.
No worries.
Good morning once again from the cockpit. I hope all is well with you and you're enjoying flying with us so far.
Should be around the
Good morning once again from the cockpit. As you've probably noticed, we've started our descent. Depending on the destination air traffic, we should be landing in around 30 minutes. In the meantime, I will be instructing the cabin crew to get the cabin ready for our arrival. After that, the seatbelt sign will be illuminated and you'll need to stay seated until after landing. On that note, if you need to use a toilet, then you should try to visit one now as they will be closed during the approach. For now though, I will wish you a very good morning once again, and I'll speak to you in a short while once we've landed.
Let's try them again, see if we can't get them to start securing something. That's a bit.
Hi, Captain.
I'll call you back.
No problem.
Yeah, we might do that by now.
Due to the current bad weather we're experiencing, please fasten your seatbelts immediately until further notice.
Oh, come on, look. This cabin secured. Can you just put a phone down on me?
Hi, Captain.
Forgot what I needed.
No problem.
Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for arrival. I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land. Please make sure you're seated with your belts fastened and your trays in the upright position. Any items should be safely stored in the overhead compartments, and please now turn off all electronic devices until after landing. Thank you.
You need the other one. we have to bring that to one side for now. Hello? Yeah, we have to wait now for them to give us the cabin secure and then we can make them sit down. Hope we've got enough time. Get a few more points lost. It's what it is, you're just learning. We'll just come up to Leicester. It's why it's good to have the passenger manifest an aircraft like that open. You can actually see what they're doing. You can see that it's secure and no problems. I can't leave it on the front screen because I'll see what I'm doing. You can see they're monitoring passengers, checking passengers are secure, so they're going along and checking them. And we just got to wait till they take their seats. Some moody clouds there, that's for sure.
EasyJet 850, you are leaving my airspace. Resume own navigation. Contact Manchester Center on 118.775. Good day.
118.775 EasyJet 850. Goodbye. Manchester Center EasyJet 850 flight level 200.
EasyJet 850 Manchester Center, radar contact, continue.
Ooh. There's a big lump of turbulence there. Okay, they're just going through managing cabin lights and hello? Hello?
Hi, Captain. The cabin is secured for landing.
That's set for landing.
No worries. All stations, seats for landing, please.
So that's basically everybody sorted out, isn't it? No message you can do. Which is alright. So they'll prepare, so as they prepare themselves, as you can see, Jar Ellis is already ready for landing. Hannah should be the last. And you can just check see how you're doing with your passengers. Now we come to a nice crucial part. It's not far now, when you're getting to about 50 miles, you know you're not far. Looks like we've got a couple of deceleration points coming. We've actually moved to a good flight now, so we've improved. We've been block time of 1 hour and 6. They're coming down through the clouds by the looks of it. Down to what I call a comfortable level now, 13,000. Everything's okay up there, yeah, looks fine. No oil pressure.
For decimal 18 EasyJet 850. East Midlands approach EasyJet 850 11,200 feet.
EasyJet 850, East Midlands approach altimeter 29er, decimal 68 radar contact, continue. EasyJet 850 contact, Manchester Center on 118 decimal 775. Good day.
118 decimal 775 EasyJet 850. Goodbye. Manchester Center EasyJet 850 10,500 feet.
EasyJet 850 Manchester Center altimeter 29.68 radar contact. Continue.
We seem to be coming down at a nice rate. We're not having to speed brake air chance. One assumes at the airport is over here somewhere. Roughly where Typhoid Noob is. Typhoid Noob. Roughly where he is, I think. That's where he roughly should be.
EasyJet 850 contact Manchester approach on 135.005. Good day.
On approach.
Going to 135.005 EasyJet 850. Manchester approach EasyJet 850 8,800 feet.
EasyJet 850, Manchester approach altimeter 29.68 radar contact. Continue.
It's 29 miles an hour. Good turbulence. We'll soon be able to catch the beacon soon. Okay, it is getting a bit windy. We're about 55 minutes early. Always a nice airport to come into, it's got good scenery around it. Miles to go. Should soon be coming up to final. Turn on for the beacon. Bit of a windy one. So the water pressure is low. I'd left it away and bring it down to the lock position. So we're locked onto the beacon now. As we straighten up front, we can get our landing gear down. Should try and level itself up ready for the runway. As you can see, the plane is now shaking a little bit. MSFS relistic coming in. Yourself out.
2500.
You're doing that, you're doing that. Really? That goes on. Reverse thrusters ready.
terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. 10. That was rough. I'm glad we were down.
Stop screaming like a bunch of girls. Okay, slow that right down.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Manchester. Please check around
Manchester
your seat for
ground
any
EasyJet
personal belongings you may have
850
brought on
taxi to the
board
gate.
with you. And please use caution when opening the overhead compartments, as heavy items may have shifted around during the flight. If you require deplaning assistance, please remain in your seat until all other
Taxiing
passengers
to
have
gate 5
deplaned.
or via taxiway
One of our crew
Bravo
members
Delta
will then
Alpha
be pleased
Bravo
to
Kilo
assist you.
Juliet Golf
Please
EasyJet
remain seated
850.
until the aircraft reaches the gate, and we'll get you offloaded as soon as possible. Thank you.
It was a bit rougher than I thought it was going to be, to be quite honest. It looked really good to that point. Shuts up. Come on, move.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated until the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. Once that happens, we will start deboarding, and you'll be able to leave the aircraft. Thank you. Cabin crew, please disarm doors and cross-check.
Yes. And sometimes it just gets a bit stuck and you have to give it too much swirly. It's got everything about the autopilot. Cutting corners there a bit. Right. Let's get a little bit. You have to cut corners here because it slows right down if you don't take it. If you take it too sharp, it does you in. Lovely. That's got us down. Okay.
Ground to cockpit.
Go ahead. Oh, can't hear me. Go ahead.
Hi, Captain. Microphone check, please.
Loud and clear.
Roger. Hi, Captain. Would you mind turning off the taxi lights? They are a little bright for us down here.
Roger.
Thanks for that, Captain. Next time I'll need to remember my sunglasses. Okay, Captain. Ground power is available. Stand by. We'll start getting you offloaded in a couple of minutes.
Roger.
Hi, Captain.
How are things going?
We're just waiting for you to let us know that you're ready for deboarding to start.
I'll just be a moment.
No worries.
Deboarding requested.
Cabin crew, the aircraft is secure and the jetway is connecting. You are clear to start deboarding.
Oh, wave.
Passengers deboarding started.
Put that door shut.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed your flight today and I'd like to wish you a safe onward journey. We'll see you again soon. Thank you for flying with us.
They actually come off. So I got good flight, so great landing. Was it? So we just got to wait for these to go off and then we go for a few more bits, I think. Open this one up. We've got to unload all packages and we move on to the next bit, which is our aircraft turnaround. Let's turn that off for a minute. Oh, sorry, hang on. What are you going for? Where's me beacon? Nice. That I thought was a tough landing, not a great landing. Well, I think after this I'll have a cup of tea. Takes them a while to disembark. That's all in the immersion to add to it. I think what I'm going to do very shortly is do some either American flights, internal flights, or Australia or something like that, just to change it up a bit. You can buy voice packs for Australia, America and that kind of stuff. And again, we've got 31 left on board. There's a few sitting down. Obviously got board waiting. And you'll hear a Hoover go on very shortly once he's nearly there. I think self-loading cargo really speaks for itself. I haven't had to really go too much into it because it just it's showing you what it does.
You want to deboard crew. Refueling truck is on its way.
Yeah.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do.
Hello? Oh. Hello?
Hi, Captain. All passengers have left the aircraft. Fantastic landing, by the way, much appreciated.
Ground to cockpit.
Names please. Go ahead.
Hi, Captain. Okay, all bags have been offloaded. We're closing up now and we'll speak to you next time.
Fuel truck is in.
Roger. Blown to peace.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives.
Call me if you need anything else, okay?
Please move your airplane fuel system to set the desired
Ground to cockpit.
Go ahead.
Just a reminder, if you're using software to track your virtual airline flights, you might want to finalize your flight now if you haven't already done so.
Roger. And just awaiting cleaning crew, and that is it. So if you was going to be doing the next flight, I think you've got everything coming in, so you've got your fuel, got everything else waiting to be done. And that is it, that is job done. So I'll just pause that out. Okay, so if I can log into this, if it lets me, I'm going to error up. Does this to me every time. We can now clear all that down. Let's try again, shall we? Nope, not letting me in. Oh, okay. Let's try this. Sometimes it lets me in, sometimes it don't. Oh, it's let me in. So we can now... Thank you, Jesus. Right. So then you go onto the website that you're logged into, and you can see that this is today's flight. So I got graded a B. So early arrival by 42 minutes, which was pretty good. So it was on time departure as well. So it was pretty early there. It was a great flight, passenger waiting. Let me just... That should die off in a minute. There we go. Right, yeah, so this is how you get graded. So you great work, you departed, blah blah blah, aircraft control ratings. And it tells you down there what you did, and sometimes I do get a bit... it's because I was a bit sharp going up, I know I was. Your G-forces and your vertical speeds. Oh, didn't ask for that. Go away. Lost my thing now. Alright, hang on, where is it? There we go. So, all the bits, boarding and landing. All sorted out. Let's just kill that noise totally. Yeah, so you've scored pretty well on boarding and landing. Pushback was good. Taxiing was good. Takeoff. Overhead lighting set. Sure, the overhead lights in the camera set appropriately for takeoff. I don't have control of that. So some of these you can take out because I don't have control of the lighting. My emergency lights, I don't have control of that either. After takeoff, climb, yeah, cruise flight. I know I missed that one. That was my fault. Yeah, slightly nearly got that right. Descent. And that's how it does it. It just scores you. Right, let's turn off FS realistic. Right. Taxi to gate, deboard and unloading. And that's just basically all it. That's all right. I mean, you probably couldn't hear it, but that was going right from here. But that's how you get scored, because if you purchase it, it's $16.99 to purchase. You have to sign into a web page to get your download, and then it's just back to the main website here, and everything's here. Voice packs, which you can, like I said, that's already included in the installation. You can just download some of these. I probably need a couple. I probably need the American as well. But these are in proper French and that, so and you got cabin crew. You can do American voices as well, and the like. So, yeah. And in a nutshell, that is it. That's uploading cargo. It's very, very complex in its ways. But I do like it. I've been using it for a few days now, and I absolutely love it. B, that weren't bad. I think it was about the best score I got. So I was a bit worried about that landing. That landing was I thought it was a bit rough, but I just got down as a great landing. Well, I guess we got all the wheels on the ground. I guess they class that as good. And then when you want to do it again, you would just restart it. Quite I did there, and that's all you got to do. Just restart this, and you're done. Right, well, thank you for that. Hopefully, when I listen back, that the mic has held out this time with a different headset. We'll have to wait and see. So I'll just wish you well. I'll probably remove the other one, put this one in its place. Not sure if I'm going to do that yet. Okay, right. Thank you and goodbye.